Hello, 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 and welcome to Psi Divine. Hope all is well with you and yours. Glasses. Now, this is a bit of a requested reading. It's been a little while. Hopefully all is well with you. So, I'm going to take this reading by the elements, and this is a love and life requested reading for the month of March. Let's see what's going on with the others around and yourself. What's going on with you guys? So let's start off with earth signs. Let's move this on up here. And let's see what's going on with earth signs. And I am going to bring 6 in on this because it's been a little while since we've let 6 lead the read. So, love and life, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What's going on with all the earth signs, collective, for the month of March?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What else is going on with earth signs?
What the fuck you doing here? Identify yourself. Who the fuck are you?
I hear the theme to Gilligan's Island. Is somebody leaving, abandoning someone? Is it over and you didn't tell somebody? What else is going on, 6?
This is brilliant, but I like this.
Player. Okay, what else is going on?
You are an angel in my eyes.
I feel like that's cross-watcher if you're watching, because you're dealing with an earth sign. I feel like somebody realizes that they're getting the feeling and don't want to avoid any level of suffering or maybe accountability. What else is going on?
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that felt crosswatcher too. All right. So somebody is okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm getting a sense of one more. Okay, last one. Earth signs.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Lame. Okay. That's a lot. Someone's experiencing disappointment, perhaps because of dealing with an earth sign. And if there are no open discussions, it feels like both individuals might be coming to their own conclusions based on things they've gone through. Yeah. First out is subtraction. Wow. Okay. Is this all okay? Ooh. Gain of function. This feels like someone taking back their energy, but not. Yep, taking back the potential for love, considering it. Wow. And at the end, start and stop. Okay. So somebody just doesn't want to deal with the headache or the fears. This is somebody moving through a relationship or a situationship based on what they've been through and their awareness, not wanting to lose valuable time or any more time. It just feels like, time's up for someone. Now, earth signs, taking it away from the cross watcher, you may be feeling like you may be bothered like bear. Okay. You may be feeling like somebody is taking advantage of your good nature, good time. This may be feeling like wanting greater finances or wanting to see improvement in finances. And there's a limited time situation, or you're out of time, out of patience. And you may be feeling like somebody is not doing you right. So if this is at work, you may be feeling like you're being cheated or getting the short end of the stick. Somebody's clarifying. Ooh. Guess we're going back to the love part. Somebody feels like they've given up too much. Now, if this is in a relationship, this could feel like things are just out of time. I also get the energy of somebody feeling like it's a relationship and another person feeling like that's not what it was. It was a game, or it was a temporary thing, or a groove thing. So conversations, emotions may have shut down. Somebody may be experiencing that. Ghosting, not talking. And it's old behavior, hamster wheel, old code. Like, I also just heard the bro code. And this is how somebody keeps control over the situation. I don't want to fall in love might be the energy somebody's like expressing, but without saying it. And so in the end, it looks like a game. It may feel like a game to the other. And this is starting to feel like, ew, the good guy gone bad. Something that starts off good ends poorly. And this is bad communication, which cheats someone of what they might have felt was the beginning of a valuable experience or something that they were interested in. Now, if this is work related, okay, so we get a travel alert. I'm going to pull some different cards. If you're vacationing or going somewhere, I just heard, where's the beef? You may feel like you're getting shorted, or that what was promised or what was a part of the deal is no longer, or like, okay, like it's supposed to be an all-inclusive vacation and you get there and all-inclusive is a continental breakfast. So let's see what's going on with the travel alert. If you are traveling or going someplace you ain't been before, I also get the energy of like expecting friendly service and you don't get it. Like everybody seems to have an attitude, or they're just not as happy as, like, why aren't you happy? Okay, hey 6, what's going on with the travel alert for Earth signs? unwanted people at the door or annoyances. That's also opportunity knocking. Go on, what else?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah, it's gonna be some earth signs. Be prepared to look at some unhappy faces. If this is around work, you're gonna see some people not happy over this month, March. You're gonna see some unhappy, unsmiling faces that once was like cool. It's gonna be some more unhappy faces. Anything else? What else?
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Shit. That feels like a lot of emotion going on around the workplace, or conversations that are not good, not happy, unsmiling faces. Fire, you might be dealing with fire signs, but a lot of heat, emotion, people having to like make a decision to take action or to deal with lies. People are heated. People feeling rickrolled. They feel tricked. People did not pay attention to the warning signs or even look for them. So there's going to be some unhappy energies as the light gets shined on a certain situation. Clarify traveling. Big chunk. Out of time. Wow. So in the month of March, people are going to be talking about who's to blame, whose fault is it. There's going to be a lot of finger pointing and looking the other way. Or the energy of those who... There's just a lot of... It's not my fault. They said do it. That was the rule. It feels like a lot of... What's the word? Deflecting? Oof. People explaining why they had to give in, but more people wanting clarifying. Oof. So there is, okay, for those, that's a rough way to say it. Okay, so there are some people who are going to be going through multiple phases of grief or what's the word? People feel like they got gypped, scammed, conned. There's an emotional thing going on. So be aware of choices you make for yourself and choices you might have made for yourself. For some of you, I keep going back to the sticky. I can't go anywhere else with that because that's what's strongest there. There's a lot of deflection going on in the month of March. So some of you may be feeling like you want to get away. I'm done with this. Wow, just double karma. A lot of unavoidable karma, just things that people don't want to deal with. And there's going to be a lot of mental conflict going on. So just be prepared for that. And try not to let that drive you away from a working situation too, because there's a lot going on. So let's get you some angel cards. Hey, 6, you got any advice for earth signs going through that?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Understood. Anything else? Yeah, so there's going to be that child feeling like someone's treating you like a child. Childish behavior, childish responses. It will feel. Yeah. Anything else?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Any advice? I also get the sense of an earth sign having to deal with a health issue too, possibly around the sticky. Or someone may be becoming aware of a health issue. Be aware of not falling into the feeling of helplessness. This is a time of strengthening the soul. So stay grounded. And in this confusion and bitterness and anger, there's going to be new connections to be made. So before letting your feelings sweep you away, be aware of this time of change. It's happening to more than you. It's happening to a lot of people. So this is a time of being aware of the self and the choices. Accountability, I just heard also. And out of this event, or the month of March, comes courage. Greater strength and courage for some of you coming out of a place of struggle or watching others go through struggle. Oof. So yeah, it's going to be some stuff going on. It's going to be some distractions going on. So stay strong and stay grounded and remember your grace. I hear something about a sacrificial lamb also. So you may be feeling like you were sacrificed, or you will be strengthening the self. Stay in a mindset of strengthening the self. Because at this time you will become more aware of your connection to the others, as there is just going to be more togetherness sequences ahead. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Just more experiences ahead for all of us, where we are no different or going through the same thing than the person next to us. Okay, I'll leave these out. Okay, so stay grounded and stay strong, earth signs. Let's go on to water. See what's going on with you, water signs. Hey, 6, what do you have for water signs coming up for the month of March?
Just like the simulation.
Just like the simulation. Something just as you expected to happen would happen. Go on. Anything else?
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I'm not gonna try to anything else, 6?
Now that's what this is all about.
Lessons in learning, all right. Achievement, accomplishment. What else?
I know the power of patriarchy. I know what men can do when they're angry.
Okay. Anything else?
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
Oh, really? This feels like a lack of accountability. childishness, immaturity, someone not understanding why you might be bothered by their behavior, water signs, or you might be dealing with a water sign. One more, please.
Triple kill!
Lord, I'm gonna stop there because that's where I'm gonna stop. Let's see what's going on with you. Water signs in love. Let's see what's going on with you. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, in the month of March. Okay, very clear. Well, there's focus going on here quite a bit. And there's something that has to be unlearned. So, what I see right off the top is focusing on what you have, focusing on what's going on around you. In the center of everything, though, is the God within yourself. So you're making choices, making decisions. In the month of March, the work is to... Okay, wait on, hold on. Overall, energy, please. Okay. So, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water signs. In the month of March, focusing is the experience. You may be dealing with, or you may be coming to the conclusion that you may have wasted your time. Something you were involved with might not have produced the outcome you desired. And so the work now is to get over it and move on to more successful adventures, new worlds. Some of you water signs do have to get over a less than stellar person from the past. On the flip side, if you're dealing with a water sign, there may have been some elements of them that wasn't good. You got to get over that. And so what you want to avoid, at least consider avoiding it, is umbrella thinking. Everyone's the same. It's all the same. This is what it's going to be. This can be, be aware of not slipping under the umbrella of abuse or bad behavior. Some of you in the month of March are going to be slipping under the umbrella of silence. Hold on. Clarify focus. Ooh. Water signs, you may have to cut some people off also. Yeah, you gotta cut some people off and they're gonna be mad. Let's move the cart and the horse around. You may have some people in your space who are just not good energy, good vibes. They're mad. They're focused on what you have. Oh, you got some jealous. Oh, who's that? Fella. It's an old song. I don't know who that is. High-pitched voice. Fellas, there's a jealous girl in our town. You may have some jealous energies around you in the month of March. Be careful what you show. If you're on a climb and you're doing good things and you got people around you who are not doing good things and you still want to hang out with them, that's cool, but shh. Silence. I kill you. Watch your mouth. I'm not, okay, but be aware of not downplaying yourself. Maybe just skipping over that data. Be aware in the month of March, if you are doing good things and you're doing good and you know, pay attention to the world, right? And other people's feelings. And I'm not saying downplay yourself at all, but everybody ain't gonna be happy for you. Everybody ain't gonna be happy. I feel like somebody's watching you. Earth's could be earth sign. That almost could be an earth sign. Could be an earth. Somebody's watching you do all right in the month of March, and they ain't gonna be that happy for you. So be aware of sprinkling confusion and unhappiness on your path. Ooh, look what comes out. Literally, the card says, shh. So, if you choose to hang out with those who have not, while you have, be aware of them not being happy for you. And perhaps they're going to sprinkle a little haterisms on your month. Yeah, they're not going to be happy for you, so be very careful who you're telling your data to. For some of you, this can be someone from your past, an ex. You will know this person because they always got something dark to say. You've heard the bitter talk before, so it's kind of like, why are you surprised when they pointed at you? But some of y'all ain't going to be listening to that, and you're going to get that venom coming back at you. Somebody who's like marginally happy for you. Or, it's somebody who has low self-esteem. Somebody who knows that you're moving ahead or that you're okay. Or that you have the potential to be okay. Just be aware of having people around in the month of March who do not like themselves, and they're not going to like you liking yours. Oh, they're not going to like you liking yourself. In the month of March, the friendly enemies are being made. They're stepping out of the darkness. You're going to see them. So be aware of that. Let's see what's going on in love. Water signs, specifically. Oh, nothing. The cards aren't going together. Okay, what's going on for water signs? Be aware of somebody's going to have to deal with old money, like old debt, expected payments. Be aware of debt. And I know that was supposed to be about love, but the love I'm seeing here is like baby mama debt. Somebody has human obligations that need to be taken care of. It's already been discussed. So be aware of being late on payments that take care of people. That's love. Let's see what's coming. How about lust? I know you guys wasn't wanting to hear that at all. But definitely if you owe somebody to help somebody live, deal with that. What else is going on for water signs? In lust. How about that dating? Ooh. Water signs, you have options. Absolutely, you have options, right? You see them. That's beautiful. But something drains you. Clarify. You have tons of options, but you may have your eyes kind of focused in, right? But there's something that's unsaid. Some of you may see, ooh, it feels like, okay, you have options, but you want one, but you're not talking. Ooh. Okay, water signs. If you're dealing with old or a relationship that you haven't dealt with, like settled down, settled up, wrapped up, beware of fighting. Oh, I wonder if that's okay. This could be a continuation of the other message. Okay. Water signs, be aware of having to deal with debt with a loved one or a significant other. Be aware of fighting. Oh, okay. If you're having trouble or you find you're having trouble with your significant other in the month of March, it can be money issues. It feels to me like someone feels cheated, shorted, owed. You may have promised to pay someone back. Or someone feels like they gave you time to do something, pay something back, and it, oh boy. So be aware of, now if this is reversed and someone owes you money, they're going to lie about it. So expect some stall on that. And there's, somebody feels cheated financially. I know it's supposed to be about love, but this is like somebody doesn't even want the love. They feel shorted, and there's money here. So be aware of like things not working in a relationship because of money. Someone feels like they want more of it. Be aware, water signs, if you came into money or somebody knows you got it, somebody's gonna pick a fight about it. Now I keep hearing baby mama. Ooh. Anything else? This feels a little bit like advice. If you're dealing with that, stay in your angel mode. Stay in your angel mode. Do not engage in battle. This is okay in March. Oh, water signs. Holding your tongue is a thing. Being eloquent with your words is supposed to be a thing for this month. Like, not like, okay, they're mad, that doesn't mean you have to go with them, right? So it's like staying calm, even though somebody really wants to fight. They really just want to be heard. It's frustration. Yeah, I hear seal now. I have been waiting for you. Yeah. Okay, so do not get provoked in the month of March, water signs. Yeah, okay. So if this is somebody's significant partner, ex, and you know there's financial things going on, do not engage in the battle. This brings greater damage to join them in the fight. So it's some of you are going to be, yes, this has to happen because whoever the person is that fights, they tear things up. They destroy physical things, or they're like a tornado. And it doesn't have to go that far. This I also get the energy of someone who puts hands on people. Like maybe someone argues and they like to hit or put hands. I don't want to go further than that. I'm starting to get upset over here. Let's get you a couple of angel cards just to add some extras to that. Any advice? I feel like 6 needs to get in on this because 6 is bro, right? 6, you got any advice for anybody, any water signs going through that kind of battle in the month of March?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay. Maybe that helps. Anything else?
Just do it.
Yeah. So those are altering energies right there. They're a little bit opposite, right? Don't be sarcastic. Yeah, don't be sarcastic. Anything else?
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Someone just wants to be heard and greedy with your time. So have patience, okay? Yeah, it's going to be stressful, but it'd be better to go through that stress of listening to someone rant and rage than to deal with the worst of the worst. So if you're dealing with somebody who is that level hands-on combative in the month of March, do your best to not engage. Do your absolute best. Anything else?
Just like the simulation.
Right. So, further advice. Don't stall too long on dealing with an emotional situation, with if that's baby mama data or any of that stuff. Right, and the law comes out. Okay. And you're dealing with anger. So be aware that you're dealing with that. Be aware of the path, that how easily things escalate. Be so aware of that. And, stay focused on not having the worst outcome. Even if it means you have to move yourself out of the situation to de-escalate. Water signs, this really does feel like avoiding a fight that could go way worse, way bad. Clarify. So some of you are going to be coming into this place where you realize the dark energies you've been around. And that's going to be a thing for you to go through, in addition to having to deal with mouthy people or negative talk. There's an opportunity to avoid karma or continue walking the path towards it or bringing it all in like an avalanche. And this really does feel like engaging in battle with someone you already know is that level chaotic. Some of you are going to be dealing with the demands of others. So take a deep breath and don't let things get out of control. Stay on your high energy there, right? And who are you? This is the time of finding out who you are, right? And who you don't have to be. So be aware of not letting others egg you on. Any advice for love? Water signs, there may be some elements that have to be let go of. There's some energies that have to be released, contained also. If you are dealing with a relationship, water signs, if you're coming out of relationships or a love thing, there are some energies you have to get over. Some of you have bad habits from an old relationship that it's time to Don't. You have old habits from old relationships and old baggage. You have to get rid of that so you can get on your fortunate path. And it is. Look at that. Water signs, once you deal with that other stuff over there, you're on the path to winning. Just don't get on stage and bullhorn that data. Everybody's not happy. They're going to see it anyway. Oops. Who are you comes back. So some of you spend time with yourself, meditating, comfortable, relaxed, and do everything you can to avoid whatever that fight is. You have a very combative energy that can easily make things go where they were not. You just didn't intend for it to go. Let's move on. Fire signs. What's going on with you? Let's see. For the month of March. Love and life. Hey, 6. What's going on with fire signs for the month of March in their love and life?
The bomb has been defused.
Good. Anything else? All right. Feeling lighter. Feel like fire signs, you might have gotten over the hill of a important accomplishment, big accomplishment. Got something very important done. I just heard after all this time. Ooh. Anything else? 6. Sheep. Clarify, please.
No.
Well, that sucks. Sheep. Okay, let's move past that then. You have any other messages?
What's up, fuckers?
Ego, perhaps? Anything else?
Just do it.
Okay. So there could be something getting done, getting over, time to finish up something very large. Could be project. Let's see what's going on. The first card out. Tools. Lovely. But now it isn't looking that great. Fire signs, definitely. Hey. Fire signs, are you too getting rid of some friends? Fire sign, I feel like in the month of March, you're going to have to cut someone off, out or off. It's a user. Someone who only appears when they want something. And the last experience was a harmful matter. Yeah, whoever that person was, they're on a hamster wheel for sure. They're asleep. And you may have somebody trying your energy, trying your patience, hoping they can get in your space again. But they're mad, so be careful who you let get close to you. This is, in March, somebody does have to get somebody out of their space. Why? Oh, because they're abusive. Okay. Fire signs, you gotta get somebody out of your space. Some of you are starting to see that it's not going to change. They're not going to change. Nothing's going to go anywhere. It's time to move forward. Some of you have to let go of somebody who's dragging you down. And so your response to that may be to silently step back, saying less. For some of you, look at that. Fire signs, you might have had somebody who you know you need to move out of your space. This can be someone who is physically abusive. This can be somebody who doesn't want to discuss what they did. For some of you, this is somebody who should be an ex at this point. They're exes for reasons. Fire signs, in the month of March, there's something you have to bring to an end for better health, better living, for your sanity. You may be with, this feels like love. There may be somebody, love or friendship, someone close to you that was once a friend, but now they're showing you that they can be your enemy. Yeah, somebody showed you their two faces. Mm-hmm. And so you may see somebody cut up. You may have already seen this and know that it's time to move that person away before some real messed up stuff happens or things just are not going to improve. They're not going to get better. Some of you, fire signs, some of you are going to see somebody, a friend. You're going to see or find out or hear them doing something that's going to change your outlook to the point where you're like, I gotta get the fuck away. Sorry for the cussing. You're gonna be saying, I gotta get out of here. Oof. And you'll know this because you'll know this person, fire signs, by the lack of emotion they have. It's like somebody who gets off on using and abusing others. They have no gratitude for anything. They're not grateful for nothing. They think things are owed to them. And what you may have just like overlooked in the past, you see it big. Fire signs, I hope this isn't y'all, but hopefully you're just dealing with that and you can move away from it. But one of y'all is dealing with a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. freaking Hyde. It is time to get away. It is time to move. Because it's like the energy of somebody who's nothing's changing. They can't. This feels like could be drugs, could be mental imbalances, whatever it is. You've been a part of the bull for too long. Whatever it is, it's moved into harmful criminal matters, or it looks like it has the potential to be. Yeah. I don't know what movie this is. It's like a group of boys getting into a car, going to go cause damage on the other side of town. And one of the boys in the back just kind of knows. One of the boys in the back seat knows. This is a stupid idea. And they get out of the car. And when they get out of the car, the other ding-dongs decide to keep going to go cause damage. And because that one got out of the car and saved themselves, they remained fortunate enough to wake up in the morning and read the story about how those friends lost their lives. So, just sharing the picture, I see fire signs. You got somebody that can alter your path. So you need to move yourself back away from, at the bottom, somebody, maybe you never saw them as being mentally elsewhere, but you're going to be seeing that in the month of March. Hopefully you don't see it when it's too late. Look at that. I'm just shuffling the cards, the abuser and the user. Some of you, listen, fire signs, you got some people you got to move away from. Real talk. Wow. Okay. Cards are getting all mixed up. Okay. Let's get you some. Let's see what's coming your way. Phew, that was a lot. Let's see what's coming your way for love. No? Fire signs, I feel like you're going to be in the month of March. I feel like you have someone flirting with you. Dealing with a flirt. All right. So if you are looking for love, fire signs, you have somebody out there who is looking for the same too. But I don't know if you're going to see it. I don't think you're going to take it seriously. I think you're going to be busy. I think you're going to be still like, or you may brush it off. Yeah. Be aware of missing the one because you're looking at the many. Oh, all right. So be aware of making choices in love or new connections this month because of emotions, baggage. Some of you might be holding on for someone to come back that left. You may be wanting something to start over again. Hoping someone from the past comes back and gives you another go-round. So be aware of your baggage this month. All right? Yeah, anything else about that baggage? Your guides are trying to get your attention on that, so stay focused on your health and your heart. So if you are looking for anything in the dating world or wanting someone to come in, be aware of your chaotic energy going out and how that's affecting what's coming towards you. It is choosing karma. It is choosing a response from the world. So be aware of thinking about what's missing too much because your subconscious will give you more of what's missing. Be aware of that. Feels like just the energy of having some baggage that needs to be dealt with. And a solid decision on not waiting for the past to come back around if you really, truly want to move forward. Okay. Good luck. All right. Air signs. What's going on with you? Oops, let me change that. Hold on. Let's move that. Sorry, that was difficult. Hold on. Air signs. Let's see what's going on with you. Hey, 6 for the air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh. What else?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Anything else?
Hold on. This whole operation was your idea.
Someone's plans not going through is expected. What else?
No!
Can we please have one more 6? Just one more. For life and love. For air signs. Oh, matters of the heart. And what's going on with air signs for work and money and all that stuff?
Everyone, we have an announcement to make. Stop bullying!
That's interesting. Go on. One more, please. 6.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Well, that was funny. How about one more?
No.
That's, okay. All right, let's see what's going on. No. What's going on for air signs for the month of March? Okay. Someone loses power or control. Air signs, be aware, letting your feelings get the best of you in the month of March. Ooh. I hear Houdini. Friends, how many of us have them? Oh. So be aware, air sign, someone's acts, behavior, intention towards you, that shit ain't working. That's not working. They're not happy about that. I also get the sense of a different energy. Also, be aware, air signs. You have someone angry or bothered or upset with you that they couldn't make things work with you or get you to do what they wanted. Ooh. Wow. Be aware of somebody thinking they could play you. For the cross watcher, be aware of playing air signs in the month of March. Someone's desire, plan to get near you, come your way, like someone's path to you, it deals with a bit of an avalanche. Rocks in the road. Ooh. Rocks in the road. Someone's plan gets ruined. And now you know there's a lot of stuff going on YouTube right now, especially in the tarot community. And indeed, there is a foreign substance being slathered around without question. Someone's attempt at magic doesn't work out quite as they expected. And this could be from a pullback of energy. This can be others, just taking back their sanity, taking back their peace of mind. Air signs, you may be focused on your abundance. And that may seem cruel to others. It may make others try to behave cruel towards you. But the abundance, the comfort of mind and space, your time, your energy, you can't put a price tag on that. Even though other idiots seem to think that they can. It's not how it works. So the tower's here, and it's like a connecting energy, right? It connects to others ruining themselves in the attempt to ruin or disturb your path. Someone's plan to steal, deceive, cause harm, trick others. That brings the tower in. Others are going into experience, and those air signs, anyone who attempts to fuck with you, who's been fucking with you. And it really does feel like whatever the energy is around the YouTube community, the hackers, the stealers, the thieves, they're about to go through an experience that's going to tie them down a little bit. If they're not going through that already. Seven of Cups, Lord of Illusionary Success. Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression. So they eventually end up, what I heard was sputtering out. Feels like a situation that runs its course, runs out of gas. Because what? So what I just heard is something like because the work cannot be proven. So it's like if someone was stealing something, saying, if someone was taking something, right? And they're like, oh, I'm the one who, here's my stuff. Let's say I got 10 of these, and instead of just sharing them, I steal these, but I really stole them from somebody, right? So I'm like, I get 10 of these and I made them by hand. And none of that's true. Eventually, when I've gotten rid of, or I've sold 10 of these, and maybe 10 more people say, hey, I heard you got these hearts. Can you give me 10 of them? I'll buy some from you. And then I can't make any more, right? Because I stole them. So the inability to prove the work, the inability for the thieves, the con artists to prove, the inability for the others, the ones who want to hurt, cause harm, the inability for them to prove themselves, prove their worth, prove who they are, prove that they can do the work. That's where the tower comes in. So there's if you've had others working against you, air signs, they're going to be dealing with some stuff. Reaping what was sown. For some of them, justice is here. The Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. If this is anything you guys are dealing with, it feels like a sudden, uncontrollable stop. Like something else happens outside of just everybody being upset. It feels like something else comes in, like greased lightning. If you are a reader and you were being stolen from, present company included, some people may be dealing with sudden stoppage because they got to. And it may mean damaging connections and friendships, things that stall out. Eight of Swords. Somebody may have changed. That's weird. Somebody changed. Okay, so you might be dealing with someone who changed paths. Okay, I'm trying to explain the picture I saw. So, okay, we're going back to this, right? I sold you this. I can't make any more, right? Okay, but we're over that. Now let's say you're the one who actually made these. And you, in the month of March, you're gonna see the thief because they changed paths. Like they changed what they're selling? It's weird. I don't know how to explain that any further. It's like seeing someone going from selling these, and now they sell plants. Or, or maybe they went from selling these to selling cars. It's all theft though, but they just moved on to something else. I'm sorry, that was confusing. Let's go with some angel cards. I'm so sorry. I just saw like a picture of somebody like behind like a stand, looked like a lemonade stand or something. They're selling something refreshing, refreshment. What's the word? Something that you need to drink it, something like that. And then the picture just switched, and then they were in front of what looked like a potted, like a plant, like a plant pot. So they're waiting for something new, but they're just not gonna sell this thing that they used to steal. Lord, I'm moving out of that. Let's air signs. Advice. Angel advice for air signs. Watch your mood. Watch your energy. Things are just going to align themselves naturally. If you're dealing with anybody who's messing around with you, thing is, the universe takes care of that. You just stay aligned and stay in peace with yourself. Keep your heart open, stay healthy. You are seeing a different world at this point, so it is time to adjust and move forward, even if others choose to stay in the dark. And if you haven't done it already, air signs, you should be working on your art. Have something artsy that you love to do, you should be working or focused on that which gives you passion. Be aware of power and oversaturating that energy, okay? As you become aware of the others around you, you want to make sure you're not copycatting other people's energy. That's not your path. This is a time for healing, and it's going to be rocky and very difficult for everybody, for a lot of people. Because every time you get close to the point of healing, there'll be something else, because that's the world. So make sure, air signs, you're not focusing on damaging elements of the self. You're not dealing with the damage of others. Reality check is a thing. So if you're not dealing with illness of any kind, if you're not dealing with that, be aware of having to deal with it in others. And do what you can to comfortably disengage. This is when you're getting home from work. Find things to do that keep you comfortable. And for those of you who are concerned about work or whether you should quit a job, I'm also getting that. Hold on. Be aware of not mirroring others. Be aware of not copying others. Some of you have a path you're supposed to be walking on, and you don't quit the path so that you can replicate things that are not a part of your path. Be aware of a truth. Sorry about that. Be aware of attracting into your space things that you are thinking of. So if you're combative or you're around combative people and you can't figure out why you can't get no mental peace, that's why. Be aware of what's in your orbit in the month of March. What type of energies do you have? You may also be aware of people who are just not looking out for your best interest. Air signs. You are becoming more aware in the month of March of who needs your help and who you don't need to be involved with. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Don't let others stress you out. You may be around or having to deal with people who are hurt. Their feelings are hurt. There's just going to be a lot of emotion in the month of March. So make sure you make time for yourself. Air signs, some of you are gifted if you are a reader or you speak positive, great words to others. Be aware of your gift. You're supposed to be working on that. There is a test to air signs. There's a test watching your chaotic expression towards others, watching your mouth towards others. The karma loop-de-loop is in the air. So be aware of how you engage verbally, vibrationally with others. And make sure you make plenty of time for loving yourself. Now, some of you are to be working on your vision, and then others are losing it. Be aware of wishing harm or plotting or trying to impress harm or ill thoughts of others. If you feel like you are an energy that's higher and lighter or more aware, if you feel like you are a being with greater awareness than others and you're not expressing that, be aware of the loss of gifts in the month of March. Not good. So make sure you're living your light. Ooh. At the bottom, the ego. The ego, be careful. And this is about the users, the abusers. Be aware of what you have in your environment and what their energy is like. Like if you have chaotic friends or you have people who always have something negative to say, or they're always in breakup states, or they always have just negative things to tweet or speak on, just pay attention to that. Paying attention to, following, expressing that type of energy keeps negativity in your environment, period. That's what you're impressing and vibrating into your subconscious. And your subconscious is going to say, oh, you want more? We'll focus on that. All right. You want more bad people? We'll bring you more. You want to be combative and use harmful words and you don't care about the consequence? That's fine, but that's what you're keeping in your environment. And that's sadness, unhappiness, failure, things falling apart, solitude, loneliness, all of the negativity things that you speak become your awareness. 6, do you have any closing thoughts or advice, awareness for air signs in the month of March?
Let's go, champ!
Let's go, champ. Anything else?
Professionals have standards.
Professionals have standards. That's true. Anything else?
I expect nothing, and I'm still let down.
Take that as you need to, air signs.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
Anything else? Message. All right. All right. So if you have 3 questions, I'll knock those out too. If you have a yes or no question around any of these reads, let's get rid of this banner. Now, as you know, the yes or no questions, I put down 3 yes or no decks, and you can choose deck 1, 2, or 3. And let's get your question answered. Make sure you keep it a yes or no question. So focus on your question, and then choose numbers 1, 2, or 3. Not all 3. Okay. Focus on your yes or no question. And if you chose deck 1, the answer is yes in both directions too. Did you choose deck 2? Oh, you have a test. Ooh, you have a test. You have a test. You have a test of how much you're willing to put into a situation, how much you're willing to give up or trust yourself. And you have a choice to make. For some of you, this is about your value of self. Forcing yourself into a situation, or realizing the value of a situation. Just feels like a lot of contemplation before the yes, and trusting the self, but after some work, the answer is yes. But first, before that, testing, trusting the self. Did you pick 3? The answer's no. This involves journey, path, access, direction. Yeah, it's no. No comes out twice. So this may be someone who's not hearing someone or doesn't believe somebody. It's no. Waiting to be told no. You already know the answers no. Something like that. Hope that was helpful. Anyways, if you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be catching up on more readings soon. Sorry guys, been busy with life and all of the madness going on around here. I ain't speaking on none of it, but I am observing. Oh, it's a lot. Anyways, no matter what, guys, it's wild out there, and March is going to be very wild. I will be doing it all around the world around us reading, probably tomorrow, so we can talk about what's going on outside. All right, so take a deep breath, do your meditations, relax, eat well, drink your water, and know that you are well. See you next time. Bye.